A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew chapter 2, verses 13 to 18. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. After the scholars were gone, God's angel showed up again in Joseph's dream and commanded, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt. Stay until further notice. Herod is on the hunt for this child and wants to kill him." Joseph obeyed. He got up, took the child and his mother under cover of darkness. They were out of town and well on their way by daylight. They lived in Egypt until Herod's death. This Egyptian exile fulfilled what Hosea had preached: "I called my son out of Egypt." Herod, when he realized that the scholars had tricked him, flew into a rage. He commanded the murder of every little boy 2 years old and under who lived in Bethlehem and its surrounding hills. He determined that age from the information he had gotten from the scholars. That's when Jeremiah's sermon was fulfilled. A sound was heard in Ramah, weeping and much lament, Rachel weeping for her children, Rachel refusing all solace, her children gone, dead and buried. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflections on the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 2, verses 13 to 18. The Feast of the Holy Innocents. Today the Church commemorates the killing of the children of Bethlehem, ordered by Herod, who wanted to get rid of the newborn Jesus. Herod, the king of Judea, was so insecure and fearful of any threat to his throne. He was a master politician and a tyrant who cared the least for extreme brutality. A ruthless and jealous ruler, he had been responsible for the murder of his wife and 2 sons, as well as for the deaths of countless others. The holy innocents are few in comparison to the genocide and abortion of our day. I would like to quote 2 apostolic letters of Pope Francis on the holy innocents. In 2016, the Pope issued a letter to the bishops on the occasion of the Feast of the Holy Innocents. In the letter, Pope acknowledged the physical and sexual abuse of children by the clergy who destroyed their dignity, and the Pope, on behalf of the Church, begged for forgiveness. He called on the bishops and the clergy to find the courage needed to take all necessary measures and to protect in every way the lives of our children, so that such crimes may never be repeated. In this era, let us adhere clearly and faithfully to zero tolerance. In 2017, Pope Francis invited the world to be challenged by children of today's world, who are not lying in a cot caressed with affection of a father or mother, but rather suffer the squalid mangers that devour their dignity. Children who hide underground to escape bombardment. Children on the pavements of large cities. Children at the bottom of a boat overladen with immigrants. We must be challenged by children who are not allowed to be born, by those who cry because no one satiates their hunger, and by children who do not have toys in their hands but rather weapons. Celebrating the Feast of the Holy Innocents is meaningless unless we see them among the innocent victims of our own times. Pharaoh ordered the killing of the Hebrew children to secure his seat of power in the Old Testament. Herod ordered the killing of infants for the fear of threat to his power. Strange enough, the pattern continues even today. Governments around the world are decided on the basis of the political party's stand on abortion. Favoring abortion turns to be a requirement to win elections in many parts of the world. Pope Francis reminds us in this year of St. Joseph, Christian joy is born from a call. The same call that Saint Joseph received to embrace and protect human life, especially that of the holy innocents of our own day. Christmas is a time that challenges us to protect life, to help it to be born and grow,